In this video, I'm going to teach you some tips to get better at command blocks on Minecraft. So first of all, I want to let you know that I have a Discord server. Now you can join this Discord server in the link in the description down below, and one of the channels on this server is the command block help channel. You can use this channel to be able to ask command block questions, get help fixing command block errors or making machines, and just using this to get better at commands and command blocks. All I ask is that if you do join this Discord server, help out as many people as you can. If you know how to do something and somebody's asking about it, help them out, and then also you can ask your own questions and get help yourself as well. I want to make it into a really cool community channel on the Discord server where you can get help with command blocks, you can learn new things, and you can help each other get better at commands and command blocks on Minecraft. So be sure to join. The link is in the description down below. Now, I'm going to teach you some different tips and tricks to get better at command blocks so you can become a command block pro. First of all, there's errors. So in this command block right here, I've set up a command. Now, it's deliberately wrong. As you can see, it's /give at W and then diamond. And as you can see down here, there is the previous output section. And this will come up with errors if there's something wrong. Now, this is just one example of an error, and it's syntax error unexpected at W at /give at W diamond. And as you can see, it has like arrows beside the at W because it's pointing to where it's wrong. And you can use this to be able to fix it. So now I know the issue of this command is the at W. I go ahead and fix it, and I could make it work. And this is just one example of errors. There's a load of errors that you will get through command blocks and that you can use to be able to fix stuff. And again, if you do need any help with any errors or fixing command block issues or have any command block questions or anything like that, then you can ask in the Discord server down below. Next is labels. Now, this is something that I don't see used a lot, and it's a label feature. As you can see in a command block, there is a label section, and this is where you can label your command blocks. Now, I'm not going to teach you exactly how to organize your command blocks in terms of labels because some people will have different strategies and different methods, but I would recommend you use it. Either use it just to be able to say what the command block is, or if it's in a chain, you could use it to say what that particular command block in the chain does. It's really up to you how you use labels, but I see a lot of people not use them at all, and it's a really underutilized and really good feature for you to be able to keep your command blocks organized. Talking about keeping command blocks organized, and here is a room which is set up to be an example of a room for a big project with loads of different command blocks. And as you can see, it's separated into 3 different areas. There's the magenta, there's the lime, and then there's also the light blue. Now, each of these areas represents a different section of command blocks, and this tip is to keep your command blocks organized. Have different areas for different commands. For example, the green or lime area over here could be for, I don't know, let's say it was for crate keys. And then this area here could be for general commands for a system, for say a PvP map, and this section over here could be for permissions and different moderation and stuff. So what I'm trying to say here is that you want to have your command blocks organized. I would also recommend you keep as far away from spawn and far away from anything, and also have some kind of security features. So for example, permissions such as a force field, stopping people from being able to get into your command blocks if you don't want them to, and just have this organized. Use color codes, use the labels from the previous tip, and just make sure that your command blocks are as organized as possible. And I would also say don't have command blocks near to where they need to be. So for example, I see a lot of people have a button and have a command block right underneath the button, or people have an area that you walk through and they activate something using an execute, and the command block is right there. But what I would recommend you do is, if you can, limit the amount of command blocks you need to have near something. So either have some kind of execute to use command blocks and have the command blocks in a command block center, or just have them far away. Try not to use just command blocks that need to be right near where the thing is. It's just easier to have them all in one location as much as possible. Of course, that's not possible for everything, but where it is possible, try and take advantage of that. The next tip is to use color codes and colors in your command blocks and in your Minecraft text. So as you can see in this command block right here, there's a symbol, and whenever you put something next to the symbol, so for example, if you put a lowercase e, it will make text yellow. And this is really cool because it allows you to do a bunch of different things. Here are a few examples of different colors. However, for some reason, not every single color seems to work on this world. I don't know if it's just this world or if it's the current update's a little bit bugged, but it should work for you with a bunch of different letters and a bunch of different numbers. And you can do bold text, you can do a bunch of different things as well. It doesn't just have to be colored text, but yeah, this does go all the way through loads of different letters and loads of different numbers. So be sure to give it a go and use this to be able to make your text stand out a lot more. As you saw with the announcement earlier for the Discord server, it popped out a lot more in chat because it was yellow, and this is a really cool way to make people read your text and make your text more appealing and stand out for people. Next tip is to use the @s in command blocks. Now, I see a lot of people do commands where they put @s as a target selector, but it's not working. And they're like, why is this not working? Well, it's because the @s is something that's used to be able to use yourself either in chat or to be able to use in a command block chain or an execute command. So, as you can see, this give @s diamond will not work because it is @s, and that does not work. But what you can do is you can use execute to be able to execute for an entity or for a player, and it will work. So as you can see, this command block right right here says execute at P tilde 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 give at S diamond. And this will work because it is already knowing what entity it needs to execute for. So it's going to execute for a player in this case, or you could do it for an entity, and it will give it the diamond. So as you can see, I have a diamond right now. Now, if you do want to simplify that command for some reason, and you're trying to think, oh, why is the at S not working? I just want to be able to do it without an execute. Well, you can do that as well by just putting at P. So slash give at P diamond will also work for you as well, and that will give you a diamond. But what you do need to know about the at S is that you can use it in chains of command blocks. You can use it to execute, but you need to know what different entity is being selected first for it to work with command blocks, which is why giving yourself a diamond with at S won't work, but it does work in chat, because in chat it knows that you're the one executing the commands. And this is also a very useful tip, which is to make sure that you are using ticking areas. So you can create a ticking area by doing one of these two commands. Either you can make it a circle, or you can just make it with exact coordinates. And what a ticking area does is it will make the area around that of the size that you've chosen a ticking area. And that basically means that you will have command blocks that work anywhere in your world if they're inside of that area. So for example, you could do a circle of up to 4, or you could do exact coordinates, whatever you want to do. And it's just a slash ticking area and then add. And then for example, if you did the circle and then the coordinates and then 4 and then the name, or you could do slash ticking area add and then the exact coordinates of where you want your ticking area to be and then the name. And this is really useful because it means you can have command blocks work without needing to be at the exact location of those command blocks. So these are just a few different tips that I have got for you, and there's a lot more that you can learn. Once again, I would recommend you join the Discord server if you do have any questions for command blocks at all, if you want to know if something's possible, or if you do want to get help with any command block errors. It's a really useful tool, and it's not really utilized by a lot of people, which means that if you do ask any questions, or if you do put anything in the Discord server command block help channel, it should get a good answer, because there are people that are willing to help out there, and hopefully if you join, you will be willing to help other people out with stuff that you know, and it'll be a cool way to form a community and get people to help each other with command block stuff. So link to that is in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.